Happy New Week. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to the month of November. Welcome. Okay, in the last episode, we spoke about a very interesting king, Befudid, and Shem Makian about him. And I said we're going to speak about a king from the New Testament this time. Before I dive straight into the only single opinion I have about this particular king, which is going to be the reason why the debate is taking the right set, let me just give you a quick analogy or genealogy of these kings. The same will say genealogy of Jesus Christ and the genealogy of this king. Now, in Matthew chapter 2, you saw a particular king named King Herod Great. That was the king that was alive when Jesus Christ was born. Now, in Matthew chapter 14, we saw another king called King Herod of Antipa. He was the one that was alive when John the Baptist was alive, when Jesus was grown and all that. And then there's another king in Acts of Apostles chapter 12 called Herod of Agrippa, who was alive after Jesus' death when the disciples were new and were spreading the gospel and all that. So we have seen 3 consecutive kings. So Herod the Great was the grandfather, Herod of Antipa was the father, and then Herod of Agrippa was the son. So grandfather, father, son. The person we're going to talking about specifically is Herod of Agrippa, the son. Now, my opinion is this: why must people wear the shoes of their ancestors? Wow. Yes, that's my very first question. Because what am I even saying is that, why must you do this exact same thing your ancestors do? Why can't you just be different? Why can't you be the unique, the special, the one that is just different? Why must you fill in their shoes? What am I saying? If you look at Herod the Great in Matthew chapter 2, what happened? He wanted to kill Jesus Christ, so he became a serial killer. Kill all the children from the age of 2 below. Massacre. Look at Herod of Antipa. Just because he wants to celebrate baby, he became bot, serial bot. Killed and beheaded John the Baptist. Now it was his turn, the son, Herod of Agrippa. He said, "I'm going to be different." Say, "My tongue shall not be a tongue of Cain," said me. Started be massacring Christians, speaking. And he just, why will you decide that it is the shoes of the forefathers you want to obey? Why? I mean, you see today, it's the same way some people say in our house, that's how we have anger. In our house, that's how we have that. Must you wear their shoes? Why? Because that's my opinion. Why must you do the bad things they did? Can't you be different? Can't you just change the whole system so that here I'm the child, here I'm the generation that will change this particular evil deed? But no, Herod of Agrippa decided to transfer it from generation to generation. That's not really a say that question. Why must you wear that pelosi of your or shoes of your father or your father's bad? That's just like it for this particular king. So next week we're going to beat out another king, a very interesting one, who was very different from the stereotypical kings, and we're going to be seeing it next week. I'm talking about it. Fortunately, I might be one by this one. This was lucky. It was like a consolation. So that's what we'll be discussing next week. Thank you for staying with me to the end of this video. It's quite short compared to the other ones from having to be seen in street. Drop your opinion about this particular king and your horrifying 6 comment section. Thank you and God bless you. See you next week. Bye.